What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, good people?
How's everybody doing this evening? Episode 88, Foul
Yeah,
Language Podcast. Here we are again.
that's right. That's right, man. Hey, and like every other episode, get your kitties to bed, get your accessories right, cause you just might hear some foul language, man. Let's go. Let's
Got
get
that
it.
right. Roll the intro.
Perfect.
All right, everybody, for episode 88, just like episode 87, we have a special guest for everybody this evening. And just before the close of National Women's Month,
Oh yeah,
we decided to get a woman on the docket tonight.
yes
So for
sir.
this evening, we have our sister, the one, the only. I guess she goes by Tanya, Mrs. Smith. Here she is, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
What's that? No.
So everybody, this is our little sister. So we are
Yeah.
going to give her a hard time this evening.
They always
So,
do.
as always, before we kick things off, we got to do what we always do. So without further ado, let's do the accessory check-in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for that accessory check-in. And since we got a guest, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with you, sis. What you smoking and or drinking or neither? Which one you got going on over there?
So, you guys always say I'm not related to y'all because I don't drink and whatever. So, tonight I have my Frappuccino because I
That's
have to
stupid.
work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'd rather you drink water.
And I got me a Hershey bar.
That just doesn't. All right.
You know
All
what?
right.
Episode 88 in the books, closing it out. We done. This is
That's
the,
my accessories because
this is
I
the
don't
dumbest
drink and y'all
accessories of the
do.
night.
And I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm trying to be responsible here, guys.
You're 35 eating like a 17-year-old. We get
Facts.
it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. Don't judge me.
I don't judge people. That's not my business.
Okay. Whatever.
All right, bro. So we heard about the frap and the Hershey. You go ahead and enjoy that while we getting into this episode, sis. Lamar, what you smoking? What you drinking over there, bro?
Yeah, nothing that's gonna make my stomach hurt. So, I've got my cigar pack exclusive, the ELA. Hopefully
Okay.
it's good. And
Like the
I got a little tiny bottle of Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I didn't want to get the full size bottle. So that's what we'll do for the night. We'll see what happens. And
You know what?
so, what's up?
I remember when you started drinking Jack, because when I turned 21, I didn't know what the fuck to order. I'm like, Lamar used to order Jack and Coke, so I'm just gonna order Jack and Coke. I
Yep,
don't know what the
yep.
fuck I'm doing in here.
Yeah, so this
But-
is like the Jack that I used to order then,
Yeah.
up a couple notches. So
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah. So now, brother, what you got going on over there? What are your accessories for the evening?
Well, since like I mentioned on my last episode, I switched to white liquor to kind of watch this blood sugar mine, which is going very well, guys. It's gonna be in the Whipple. But I got some Haku vodka, some Japanese vodka.
Ooh.
And
What
this
you call
is-
it? What is it?
It's called Haku.
How cool.
And it is really, it's smooth as shit, man. I'm really enjoying it. It pairs real good with the cigar. I actually so far, and that's pretty much it, man. And for the cigar, man, I went and got me a motherfucking Padrona, y'all motherfucking
got a
ass.
Padron.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tell you like, what the fuck is that? But
Cool.
yeah,
If she
man,
watched episode 50, she would know. I'm just saying.
I saw them and they had a discount for me on them bitches because I guess I became a VIP member, maybe because I'm the only black person never been in there or something. I don't know. But
Dang.
I got a VIP deal, so I actually got this bitch for $11, man. I got
Wow.
another one for like $13-14.
So now they can
So-
say they're not racist. They serve black people.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, man, that's mine, man. So y'all checking with us on the next one, man, so y'all can see how these accessories going. Since sis got to work in the morning, we'll see if she's gonna be jittery or something on
Yeah.
that frappuccino. I don't know why you're gonna drink a frappuccino.
I know.
But
I mean, water,
I'm not-
tea,
yeah.
Coke.
Because I didn't want alcohol.
juicy
Like,
juice.
I did that already one time this week and that was enough. So, yeah, I'm good.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
All right, everybody. Before we kick things off and get into the good stuff or the meat and potatoes, as Casey would say, let's do like we usually do. the what's best in life. And for sis,
Wibble, wibble,
since
wibble, wibble.
you don't watch our episodes like you say you do, the what's best in life is the
Okay.
section where we just share some positivity and talk about the good things that happened this week. So for you, my dear, what is best in life?
Um, what is best in life for me? This week, I had a birthday Monday,
Yeah,
35.
Oh yeah.
So I had a very interesting day. I had a great day, actually. A little emotional, but it was overall it was good. So
good.
Monday was a great day for me. So that's what's best in life for me.
All right, so that's cool, sis. Happy birthday again, definitely.
Thank you.
So now, brother, what's best in life?
Shit.
Kevin.
No, man.
You got a 1 in 3 chance of that being his response, just in case
so
you don't know.
Well, I know
so
that much. Go ahead.
so first of all, took a trip to the good old Augusta over the weekend, man. Had a
Mm-hmm.
real good time, man. We ain't do much Thursday, but Friday we went to karaoke and just run around with the kids. Saturday was Shania's Sweet 16 dinner. It's not actually her birthday yet, but we went ahead and did it that weekend since we weren't gonna be able to be there for her actual birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty fucking dope. Um, Tanya's birthday was Monday. What it
Kevin.
is. Happy birthday again. Um,
Yeah.
what else? We actually had one of our niece's birthdays the day after your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see
Mm.
that to Facebook. So I actually shot her a text and she said, "Thank you, Uncle," all that good shit. So I think that was pretty fucking
Oh,
dope.
good. Good.
Um the diabetes is going great, you know what
What's
I'm
it called,
saying?
Kevin?
The
You said.
diabetes. The diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
It, that's getting, you know what I'm saying? It's probably never gonna be completely controlled, but it's getting better to where
Managed. It'd be managed.
manage. Yeah, maybe one day I can have some cake. I'm tired of eating fucking fish and greens and shit. Shit's getting my goddamn nerves. This is some
Aw.
bullshit. Every time I done ate that already, still got to motherfucker eat it. My snack is goddamn carrots and red. I digress. Um,
You need a hug. You need a hug, don't
no,
you?
no, seriously though, that's okay too, man. Changing the way I eat and stuff. I mean, it was a struggle the first couple of days. But I mean, it's getting to where it is,
Mm-hmm.
man. What else? And like I said, the baby of the bunch, well, the baby girl of my bunch, her birthday is actually 25th. So is our niece, you know what I'm saying, L'Oreal. Her birthday is
Mm-hmm.
also on the 25th. That's coming up
Mm-hmm.
this weekend, man. We got to get L'Oreal something for her birthday. BJ too, because BJ's is coming up. I mean, as far as me, birthday season is over. We didn't crush birthday season. It's done.
I wish I
December,
could say the
January,
same.
February, March. We're
Ugh.
done for the year. Tangi's coming up, but she about to be goddamn 20. I'm gonna get her ass a fucking roll of quarters for the laundromat and a gas card and call that shit a goddamn day. Um,
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I guess lastly, man, just seeing a cigar shop, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna roll up in here and see what they got.
It's
I
always the
said,
best times.
ooh, drones. And then it was the same guy I met when I went to the cigar shop that's over here by my house. And he was like, hey, yeah, buddy, I remember you. What you looking for? Oh, you gonna have a good weekend there, boy. That's a good one there. That smoke's great there. I said, I don't want the one you put your hand on, sir, but that's all right. Um, oh,
Being
and
there
we
like
went
this
to
with it.
the Logans round the corner, and we actually had great
Mm-hmm.
service this time. Last time I went the whole
Mm-hmm.
fucking night, didn't even get my fucking water I ordered.
Mm.
But the
Wow.
service was great this time, other than dude being a little too close because he was like leaning on the table taking our order. So I was like, "Hey, bro, can you bad back?" He was like, I'm sorry,"
What
and
he said, Kevin?
it's like,
Okay.
sorry," but but other than that, man, everything's great. I go back to work tomorrow. Physical therapy's going great, and that's what's best in life, bro. How about you, man?
Oh, so let's see. Last week, mom was in town. That was a good time. She got to hang out. It's definitely fun. Did all kind of fun stuff. Still got to mail her a box. No, actually, I mailed it off already, so we good on that front. Let's see. So, mom left on Thursday, and then Saturday, my father-in-law came in town, so he's here hanging out with us right
Oh, he
now.
came. Good,
Cool.
Yeah,
good.
he did
Cool.
make it.
Okay.
He was able to make it, so that's good. Glad to hang out with him. We didn't talk about motorcycles, cars, and politics and everything else under the world. So it's always good conversation talking to him. It's fun. He's just excited and happy to see his grandkids, so that's good. Just like mom, just happy to see the two little guys and my son. He's my son, so
Yeah.
good times. Had interviews to conduct for work today. I think we might have a good person this time. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Um, we recording on a Wednesday, so that's fun, definitely. So,
Yeah.
and also in a collaboration unofficially between MFR and FLP, I'll post that on Instagram eventually, and I'll put it right here. MFR meets FLP. I bought an inline fan to help filter out the smoke out of the indoors, and it works phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's
I'm thinking
on
about
right
getting one,
now.
man.
You should. You should. It is fantastic. And
They got a smaller one.
yeah, yeah, they got different sizes. I got the so there's like basically four sizes. I got the
Hmm.
second from the biggest.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about getting one.
Yeah, you should. It's worth it. We'll talk about that a little bit offline. It's fantastic. Like you can't even tell it's smoking here, so it's
Hmm.
perfect. Um, let's see what else is going on. We're getting ready to go out of town for a wedding this weekend, so that should be fun. Um, nice little, if nothing else, it'll be a nice little vacation for Kim and I.
Yeah.
So
Tell them I
that'll be
say
fun.
congratulations too when you get
I
down
will
there.
pass the word on. I'll be representing the family there, so that'll be
Yeah, I'm
that.
so excited.
Yeah. So I think with that, got like I said, got to hang out last week with spring break with Simone. Lamar's spring break is this week. He's hanging out at home and all the kind of good stuff like that. And for me, that's what's best in life.
So one more thing before we move on, man. I failed to mention that my uh what's it called? Certificate assistance. It's not tuition assistance because it's TA and CA. So my CA finally got approved. I'm about to start the certification for CompTIA Security Plus in about another week. So about to get the school thing popping again. I'm gonna finish this time though. But
There you go.
Impressive.
about to get
Impressive.
that going. So I'm gonna finish Network Plus and then I'm at Security Plus. Then I'm gonna go over to Network Plus. So once this Army thing is over, I got something dope to fall back on, i.e., cybersecurity. So
Cool.
That's good. I
That's
mean, that's
cool.
big. You don't even understand how
yeah.
that's the thing right now.
Hmm.
That's cool.
This topic right here, man, kind of thought about. I know my wife's mother is kind of elderly, and she kind of goes back and forth to the thing or whatnot. And just be honest, we're getting older. Our mother's getting older, and maybe thinking about it. And we actually had this conversation with. I had this conversation with my teenagers too about going into the nursing home and stuff like that, man. So basically, what do y'all think about putting parents into elderly care or a nursing home or something like that? Tanya, I know you're kind of in that profession, or you've been in that profession where you've been dealing with the elderly and stuff like that. So let's start with you. What do you think?
I strongly disagree. I would never, ever, ever put my mother in a nursing home. It's so many different reasons. A lot of people, family members come in and they get upset because they feel like their family members are being neglected. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a lose lose because, yeah, kind of they are, but then we're understaffed. So when you're understaffed, you can't do what you need to do to take care of your patients. I mean, I've had 17 patients by myself before, so I
It's
got
a
eight
lot.
hours to take care of
Mm-hmm.
17 people. So it's kind of like extremely impossible to do it. So, do I feel like elderly care for parents? Well, mine, nah, she stepped me forever. Um, I strongly disagree. I don't think it's a good place for people. I mean, and it sucks because I work in it, but I mean, I see stuff every day, and I don't like what I see, and I do what I can, but I mean, it's only one of me, so I disagree. I don't agree with it.
All right,
Yeah.
Lamar. I really don't give a fuck what you think, but what you think?
Fuck,
Oh,
fuck you and your couch.
Jesus. His couch.
No, all seriousness, bro. So what you think, man?
Well, I mean, kind of one of those things. I seen, I think, granddad in a nursing home, and I've just seen that environment in a couple different scenarios. And I mean, I think one, if you're going to go that route, I think it depends on the home. You
Yeah.
really have to do your research. You really have to vet the home, and you have to talk to your parents, and you have to see if they have dependent care insurance. I think it's called,
Mm-hmm.
because that stuff
That shit
is
is expensive.
expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that, be ready to spend all of your money on care, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what you got to be ready to face. Now, I think it also kind of, in my opinion, it kind of depends on the situation of the parent. If the parent is, pretty much in good spirits or whatever the case may be, then by all means, no. Just make sure somebody's available to check in on them, make sure they're good,
Mm-hmm.
every now and then or once a day, a few times a week, just make sure everything is cool and you ain't got to worry about that. But, if there's like, say, particular medical issues that you may not be capable to handle, like I know near the end, that's where granddad got. It was a lot. And so that's just something that you can't physically expect people to do every day.
Yeah.
So you have to factor that in as much as you may not want to go that route and it may not be in the best thing in your heart, but rationally that may be what you have to do. Um, my opinion, speaking personally now that I've given like different considerations, is I would try the best of my ability
Mm.
to leave her at Tanya's house, basically.
Hey, come on, mom.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's already there anyway, so I
Yeah.
mean, might
Come
as
on.
well. But no, in all serious, we would get together, figure out whose house is best, and work out that situation and figure out how that care is going to work, even if it requires like, maybe having a nurse come in periodically and help out or
Yeah.
something like that.
And even with like medical field, like as far as nursing homes go, like it's home health and it's hospice
Hmm.
care and stuff like that. So that's no good sometimes either because I've had home health care patients that'll say I haven't had visits in 3 weeks because they're
Hmm.
understaffed.
Yeah.
So then people like me got to go in and pick up the pieces that was dropped. So it's kind of it's tough in every scenario because I've done hospice, I've done home health, I've done
Hmm.
nursing homes. So it's like I've seen the lack of work in all fields. So it's kind of
Hmm.
like if you do it, yeah, I guess you just got to be careful with who you go through. And like you said, it is expensive.
Hmm.
And I feel like these people paying all this money for this stuff and they're not getting the proper care.
Well, and also you got to be an advocate to your loved one. You know what I mean? You can't just kind of chuck them over there and be like, okay, out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
And we're gonna leave them over there and expect for the best. I mean, because from what I've heard, that's kind of what happens sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
Holidays, birthdays, anytime they don't ever get any visits, and that's terrible. You don't want to
Yeah.
do that
It's
to
sad.
the
Yeah.
elders of your family when that time comes. You want to celebrate them as much as you can
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy them while they're there. So, Kevin, what do you think, man?
Well, I think if it comes down to it, Mama's gonna go to Lamar's house. He's the oldest. Nigga, you deal with it. That ain't my problem. You got it. No, but
You don't get a whooping.
now as far as you know what I'm saying, us personally, like you said, bro, that'll be something we had to talk about. But we all know team, and she ain't finna just go no goddamn well if she don't want to. It ain't shit you gonna say or
Yes,
do about the shit.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hide mom. Shit. We just ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You just gonna have to fucking deal with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as what you were saying, Tony, yeah, I know you talked about that a lot, like when you're talking to Janae and stuff about how short staff it is. And like I think 17 patients for one fucking person is fucking ridiculous when you gotta
Mm-hmm.
like change beds and
Mm-hmm.
wipe asses and
Give
make sure they got
showers.
this and yeah,
Make sure
make
they
sure they
eat everything.
that's
Yeah.
that's a fucking lot. That's just fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't completely say no as far as putting them in elderly care because like you said, Lamar, it just depends on their medical state, also their mental state. Because
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
something like fucking dementia, when they got that like aggressive dementia, that shit ain't no
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy,
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
that ain't something the average motherfucker could deal with, especially if you got like younger kids in the house and things like that. Like that would be something that a person really has to, if they have a spouse, they really got to talk to their spouse about
Mm-hmm.
it. They really got to um go over certain things with their kids to expect, just depending on what it
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
yeah, that just a real ass thing because you'll see some shit, some nasty shit,
Yeah.
some unhygienic shit that can get you and your whole house sick. Like, yeah, that's your parent, but your first priority is no longer your parent. Once you get your own family, your first priority has to be your family first. That's, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes. You got to
Yeah.
put the wellness of your family first. But you ain't gonna just leave your parent hanging out there to dry. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Right.
do some like the Notebook shit and go read to them every fucking day or some shit like that. Good
Mm-hmm.
movie, by
The
the way.
Notebook.
Good. Yeah, it
Okay.
was a
I
good
heard it
movie.
was stupid, but
It
go
was
I
on.
never seen it.
for me personally. I had this conversation. I think it was with Shania, and I was like, I don't want, if I get to the point where I can't even wipe my own ass, y'all just go ahead and pull the trigger. Just go ahead and take me out my misery. Send old yellow to the backyard. Just do what you got to do. just go ahead and off me, goddamn.
Well, can I torture you first?
Oh,
That's recorded, by the way.
I was gonna say this is recorded,
That's
so
recorded.
I'm
So,
just saying if he's in the basement somewhere,
right.
they
We
come
know
to
who
look
did
for
it. We
you.
know
I
who did
did just listen to the donkey of the day
it.
today, where
Well, I
the
take it back.
husband
I take it back.
poisoned his wife.
No, I didn't catch it this
Oh
morning.
man, yeah, wow. Husband was a dentist ordering cyanide and stuff, and was
Wow.
putting poison in her protein shakes, and off her, and they got text messages and everything.
Oh man.
Just leave the bitch. If you're gonna do it, don't talk about it. But
And while she was in the hospital, he was going with his mistress. But
that's crazy.
another story for another day.
So we was talking about it. I was telling the kids, just off me. Shanat said, "Ain't nobody gonna do that. I ain't going to jail. Why don't you just off yourself?" I said, "God damn."
That's your child.
Well, let me just leave it in a situation where you can handle it yourself.
But that's just my honest opinion. If I got to get too old where somebody else gotta wipe my ass when I shit, I'm done, man. I've seen everything that's need to be seen. I done whatever it is need to be done. I'm done. No home necessary. Just put me in front of I-275 and just leave me there. And whatever happens. for real. Yeah. But you just gotta as far as putting your parents in there, I mean, like I said, it's understaffed. You got all these things you got to think about, and fucking money. Shit, that shit will fucking break you. That'll break your parent if you just depending on like their retirement or their social security, which we probably won't have when we get to that age. But that's something for another day.
Like I know for a fact, some people pay like $5,000 just a month, and I'm just like, y'all paying all this money, and y'all not getting taken care of.
Yeah. And they're gonna take that fucking money, man. I think we need to open up a nursing home.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. You gonna do all the work. We just fund an operation.
I'll send a check.
I'm looking too. It's a lot to do.
So. I'll come visit.
Oh, I believe it, man. But last thing I got to say, and then I'm done. Ty, I know what you do is hard as fuck. I know doing security and being around them motherfuckers, I couldn't even fucking do it. I couldn't imagine the type of shit that you do. Mama has done. Everybody out there who's doing it, man. So I personally salute y'all for what y'all fucking do.
Man.
That shit's actually fucking amazing because somebody has to fucking do it.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
And damn show won't be me. Oh, your old ass ain't gonna take a bath? Well, fuck you then.
Damn it.
Flip they motherfucking ass.
Be dirty.
You stinky bitch. I'm out. I ain't even gonna play with it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So I was gonna talk about this one offline, but since Kevin took it there already, have you seen like some of them clips on like YouTube or whatever? And they meet them like angry ass old men or whatever on them clips.
Yeah.
The person will be coming and take care of him or whatever, and he'll be like, "Why don't you come over and suck the dick?"
Oh yeah, it's something like that for real. Like
and they be dead serious.
They be serious, yeah.
Like if you don't mind,
send them here.
And see, when you have something like that, you have to go two in there at one time because you can't go alone. For your safety, for because there's some creepy people. I don't care how old you are. That stuff they think it still works. So
yeah, and that's the stuff you don't ever think about until now
you're in that situation.
Yeah. Well, not gonna be in the situation, but until you see it on YouTube.
And one more thing before we move on. So Tanya, if there's like some young person that's watching us right now, and they kind of want to be in this field, they see how their grandparents being treated, don't like it, want to do the same, want to get into that field to make things better. How would they go about starting?
They have a lot of different programs now that they can get certified, like the Department of Labor and stuff. They provide the funds. They got like local schools and stuff that do the classes. Even high school, they have classes in high school that they can take, and they can get credits and stuff before they even graduate high school. So I think that's cool too. So it's different programs because they need these kind of workers, So they're trying to make it semi-easier now for you to get certified. And it's sad too because a lot of people that work are not certified. They just got a CPR on first aid, and you know what I'm saying? And me going to school for it, I'm like, well, dang, I went to school for it. I should have just got my CPR on first aid too, But no. But yeah, it's easy. It's different avenues that you can take to get it.
That's dope.
But I love it. I can't see myself doing nothing else. I love it.
And that's good. I mean, you have a heart for it. So, I mean, that's definitely in the event that, say we were to put our parent in a nursing home or something like that, we would look for something like that, somebody who loves it and has a
Yeah,
passion for it. So
definitely.
definitely that. But we will have that if
Mm-hmm.
that time ever comes because we's looking right at her.
Yeah.
You hear that, mama? Problem solved. Don't even worry about it.
Hmm.
Y'all are just, Lord, Mama's gonna watch this, and I can't say bad words, so I'm gonna just
It's
behave.
called the fucking Foul Language Podcast.
You can
Whew.
say whatever the fuck
You
you
working
want.
right now.
So the deal has always been
Mm-hmm.
as long as you are on this screen, you can say whatever you want or need to say.
Yep. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Go ahead.
There
Nope,
you go.
I won't do it. Y'all handling it well. Go ahead.
All right, everybody. We have seen where little sister's frappuccino is, so let's do an accessory check-in. As much as I don't want to, sis, how are your accessories treating you this evening?
So I'm almost empty on this one, as you can see. But no worries. Have no fear. I got another one.
Hot frappuccino.
It's not hot, it's cold. And look at my hands, they're wet. So you know it's still cold a little. Just because y'all are alcoholics and I'm not, I'm sorry.
No.
That
What?
ain't it.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, and I didn't open this yet. No.
Great. So before I claw my
Whatever.
eyeballs out, brother, how are your accessories treating you this evening?
Kevin, what's wrong?
I don't know.
Mm.
Apparently, never mind. I'm gonna leave that joke. But that's it. Um, the Padron man is the Padron man it's good, man. I fucking love these, man. Next to
Hmm.
Placencia's, these are my favorite cigars, man.
Good.
I brought the little smaller one. I'm gonna say that shit for this weekend, but
Hmm.
yeah, and then the Haku is mixing real good with this. I think I did Grey Goose last time, and that one good. So far, vodka's pairing real good with cigars, man. And
Good. Good. Good.
I'm gonna keep it rolling and keep it smoking. How about yours, man?
Cool. Actually, so the first time I had the little Jack Daniels, I didn't like it. It is a lot better with a cigar. I think the only way I drink this is with a cigar.
Mm.
And the cigar, man, is actually really good. I don't know since this was a limited run if I can get any more of these, but I would get some more of these. It's burning fantastic. Let me see if I can get that in there. Get that good old burn in there. Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, so,
okay.
so yeah, we're looking pretty
So
good,
do
pretty good.
cigars give you a buzz? Does it make you feel good? Does it mellow you out? Like what do they do?
It
All the
can,
above.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's different. It's real different. I mean, it's kind of like if you've ever the way I always describe it to people is like if you ever get that buzz from alcohol where that buzz is kind of like this,
Mm-hmm.
like what the cigar kind of does is kind of takes it and makes it go like that,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's just
So it
chill.
levels it out kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
real a lot.
Just vibing, just
Yep,
vibing.
just chilling.
Yeah, because I think I tried it for like 5 seconds. I don't know which one of y'all's it was. And one of y'all said, don't inhale it.
You
And
ain't put your
I
mouth on my cigar. I know
Can't put
that.
your mouth on
It
my
was one
cigar
of
either.
y'all's. And I
Mm.
inhaled it and I was like, about to pass out. And it was like, I said, don't inhale it. Kevin, I think it was yours.
You sure it wasn't one of the ones I let Janae get?
It was one of yours.
Cause I don't.
Because you was staying in Atlanta and we were sitting outside. Mm-hmm. I remember.
I remember I had some little flavor ones, but I let my wife have one and I had one.
I smoked yours, Kevin. It's
Mm.
okay.
I don't recall.
Both of our lips touch the same cigar. It's okay.
Hmm. So on that note, we'll let you know how our accessories end off for us. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. So we've gone from parents. Let's go to the other extreme and talk about children. So we are all parents of more than one child. Some, Kevin, have more than others, way more than others. So I'm really interested to hear what you want to say because you have so many, and it's interesting to see how that's progressed over the years. So, what are, if any, expectations that you have for your children, be it in life or whatever?
To leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, Kevin.
Fuck them.
Mic
Fuck them
drop
kids.
moment.
Fuck them kids. No,
And we're done.
I mean it varies, man. My basis of it for all five of them is I want them to be happy, safe, successful. That's the
Mm,
primary thing for just all five of them. Just a really generic thing. For my girls, I want them to be all three of those, but be mindful of who they're dating.
Yeah, that's
Um,
right.
be the type of women who, yes, they understand how a man is supposed to lead. However, they can say, "Get the fuck out my way. I got this shit." You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the ones that's not changing the fucking tire while the motherfuckers just sitting there watching them. They shouldn't be pumping their own fucking gas, all that other shit. Their mom says, "Oh, they're spoiled, they're spoiled, they're spoiled," and I tell all the time, "Hell no, well, yeah, they spoiled. I'm setting the fucking standard. That's fucking why." So they be like, "All right, if you can't do match what my daddy doing or better, motherfucker, get the fuck out my face." And that's how it fucking should be. Also, you know what I'm saying, for them to work ethic, getting out, getting it. Don't wait for somebody to give it to you. Don't be waiting on this person or that person, or laying up and having babies and just expecting Uncle Sam to do everything for you for the rest of your life type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it for my girls. My boys don't be like me. That's what I expect. Don't do shit that I did. Don't do it at all. I mean, Kevandre is the closest one to how I used to be at one point in time, man.
Yeah.
But talking to him every day, giving him the advice and everything like that, he's starting to veer into the right direction, his own direction, but it's still his own direction. I want my boys to be, men, stand on your own feet, man. Stand on what you believe in. I tell them all, my most important lesson to all my boys is a man stand on his fucking word. Don't say some shit if you ain't gonna fucking do it. And I expect my boys to conduct themselves accordingly. Also to take care of their fucking families, just like I do, just like you do, Lamar. Um, just like Nard does at y'all house time. You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of the family like a man should. I ain't saying you got to be the boss hog breadwinner. The wife can't do nothing for you. You got to make sure you do everything, even if you're struggling. You're struggling in silence and all that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
plenty of our melanin men do. I'm just saying you got to get up there and fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? I tell them now, especially the younger ones, Keontae and Kevion, bust your ass now, so you'll have it fucking easy fucking later.
Yeah.
So all in all, my expectations for my children is to leave me the fuck alone, because they ain't gonna need me to do shit, because they gonna be on top of their shit. You know what I'm
Kevin,
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Kevin,
also,
Kevin.
if my business ventures kick off, you know what I'm saying, hopefully I have enough stuff to pass on to each one of them so they can keep this legacy of mine fucking going that I'm trying to build, this empire, if you will. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it as far as my expectations for my children, man. I'm sure they're gonna be great citizens of wherever they're gonna be, America, Africa, Egypt, wherever the fuck they want to be in life.
Oh,
Um, but how about you, Tanya? What are your expectations for your children?
my expectation for my little ones. Um, I want them to be leaders, definitely. Um, Malia and Marvin, they have a hard time of trying to be leaders sometimes, but I try to encourage being leaders. And I want them to make better decisions. Even that's for all three of them anyway. Let's say that because that L'Oreal, that's another subject for another day. But I mean, the expectations for my children, especially my girls, I don't want y'all to be nothing like mommy. I say it a lot. Malia, she's 16 now, and she is doing more than I was doing when I was 16. And sometimes I am harder on her than maybe I should be sometimes, but because I know she has the potential to make it far. And BJ, that good old BJ, whew, that's the second child syndrome, BJ. He's a different kind of kid, and I just want him to continue to be a leader and not a follower, and just make good decisions. And L'Oreal, I want her to stop being a brat. My expectations for my children are I really want them to be leaders, and I want them to make a difference in life, just in general overall, because I know they got the potential to be good kids or get good people when they get older.
That's dope. Before you go, Lamar, only thing I would like to say to that is, um, as far as them being leaders, do you also think it's important for them to learn how to be followers also? Because some
Yeah,
say in order to be a great leader, you got to be a great
be a
follower.
follower. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Yeah, I agree.
Indeed.
But follow the right path. Follow the right leaders. I
Yeah.
agree with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. Good. So I guess I'll jump in now.
What you think, Lamar?
Oh, why? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Alex, what you think?
So no, in all seriousness, though, I don't have any expectations for my children. And the reason why I say that is I feel that when you have expectations, you can set yourself up for failure.
Mm.
because they don't meet a standard or whatever the case may be that you may set. I mean, you see it a lot of times where, like, say a kid is in sports like their parent was, and they expect them to go to, the NBA or NFL or whatever it is, and they push them and they push them and they push them and they push them and they push them, and they end up hating sport because of those expectations. They kind of buckle under the pressure, if you will, or like in certain houses where they're like, we only want you to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever the case may
Mm-hmm.
be, or whatever it is. I mean, so with that kind of mindset, I don't necessarily have expectations. I just have things that I hope for. And I don't know if I'm cheating a little bit or whatever the case may be. I just want them to be, healthy, uh, in all aspects of the word, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, relationship wise, just in all aspects of life, just to be, healthy and just to be complete people, and, be able to stand on their own when necessary, to ask for help when necessary, to be part of a group, whatever the case may be, to lead if necessary, to support a leader if necessary, and just know when to do the difference. And kind of like you said, Tanya, um, just know and have that mindset to know, like, okay, this is a leader I can kind of put my money behind,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of go from that space. Yeah, I just hope for the best for them, and I want to be in a situation where, not necessarily that they uh not depend's not the right word, but count and rely. I don't want them to rely on me, but know that they have that support system if they need it. And that's really it. I mean, whatever that they choose to do, I'm going to be there to support them 100% of the way. So that's all I want. I just want to be happy, complete people. And if success comes in there, which I'm sure it will, because, success is kind of a byproduct of those things, then fantastic. And whatever success looks like to them, is what I want them to be, not whatever my standard is of success. You know, they don't necessarily have to be rich and wealthy and well off. If they are, fantastic. So yeah, I mean, and for me, my children are still fairly young, so they're still developing into their own. So it's kind of fun to watch to see where they're going. Tanya, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna piggyback off of what you said about expectations instead of having those. Um, we as parents, I can say me especially, I expect things from my children, and then when they don't do it, I'm let down because I'm just like, you know better, because I've expected them to do something other than. So I like how you said that you don't have any expectations from them. So that's a good way to look at it. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I need to start thinking like that instead of how I'm thinking, because I be mad because I expect them to do this when they in school and then they don't do it, and then I'm let down because they done make me mad because they ain't do it. So
Well, I mean, to that point, don't I have standards, and they can't fuck around and not do what they're supposed to do. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
It's just I won't hold them and expect them to be the people that I expect them to be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
that's dangerous, and that's the balance you have to make, to where
Right.
you want them to do what's in their best interest, but at the same time, you don't want to force what you think their best interests are.
That's right.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you're
I
not gonna
like that.
be, oh, y'all are going. We went to fam. Me and your mom went to fam. You going to
Right.
Hmm.
fuck fam.
Right.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
However, comma, you ain't gonna be throwing up gang signs behind the corner store drinking 40s and shit when you fucking 16. But I
Ash
said,
fell, everybody. So dealing with that shit stupid.
but I
Go
say
ahead,
that
man.
to
You say.
say this, but hope and expectations for your children. It's actually two sides of the same fucking coin, really. Because I mean, you're not gonna expect them to, marry this type of person or be in this type of field unless that's what they want to do, because that's our job as parents, is to let them grow into their very own fucking person,
Yeah.
which y'all can see in the news, the parents that push these kids to do certain shit that they just absolutely want them to do. Y'all seen it, like the little dance mom shows and shit like
Hmm.
that, where they
Mm-hmm.
just beating it, and shit, football too, man. Some of them dads be there 3 years old. This
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
not
Yeah.
shit like that is fucking excessive. That's why I said the basis is happy, safe, and successful. Like you said, bro, successful don't necessarily mean fucking you got all the money in the world, you driving the most expensive car, all that other shit. If you working, and your family is good, you taking care of your business like an adult should take care of their fucking business. You're not calling my phone every fucking week asking for some fucking money and no shit like that. Then hey, that's exactly what I expect. Because as a parent, eventually you got to cut that cord. And
Yeah.
you got to let them bump their
Mm-hmm.
fucking head, but you got to instill these hopes, like you put, bro, or these expectations into them now. Especially you with yours being so young, they're at that molding stage to where they know what daddy expects as far as grades and how to behave and things like that. But you're not going to be so close minded as to say you're going to date this kind of person, or you're gonna believe in a religion that I believe in, or you're gonna wear this type of clothing or anything like that. You're not gonna go to that extent because you see that. Not necessarily here, but being overseas and shit like that, you see a lot of that in like the Middle East. They still do that shit like you see in like medieval times. I expect you to marry this type of family because
Mm-hmm.
this motherfucker got 40 goats and shit. So you're gonna be a part of this fucking family because we need these fucking 40 goats and shit like that. They actually still fucking do that shit, man. So I think it's really important to kind of just let them spread their wings just a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
instill those expectations or hopes in them early.
Yeah. I mean, my goal, honestly, kind of listening to what you said, is I want them not to be afraid to take risk
Hmm.
and be ready. If you're gonna fail,
Of
Yeah.
course.
and just realize that it's better to have tried than failed to not try at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all I really want. All right, everybody watching, let us know what you guys, if you have children, what are your expectations for your children? Or another question you can answer is how, if the expectations that you had for your children weren't met, how did you deal with that?
Yeah.
I'd
And
like to know that.
most importantly, I want to hear from the dads. And y'all gonna laugh, but I'm being so fucking serious right now because this is a question I've always fucking had. The dads that got daughters that's like stripping and OnlyFans and shit like that. Like, how y'all feel? Like, I want to hear about that.
All right, everybody. This is the last accessory check-in of the evening. So, sis, how are your accessories?
Why you why you had to say it like that? And then Kevin, why you gotta look like that? Say.
Today, please.
Oh.
No. How's your accessories? Fuck.
So this is gone completely.
Mm.
And then I open up this one. And so this one is better. This is caramel. That was French vanilla. I like this one better.
I like the caramel.
Yeah. And then I still got my Hershey bar, so I guess I'm gonna just eat it tomorrow on my lunch break. So that's how mine is going. What about you guys?
Great. So,
Okay.
brother, how's yours?
The drink is gone. The Haku, like I said, I think that's gonna be my premier liquor that I'm gonna buy. I
I'm
got, I,
interested in that one.
yeah, I got something else too. I haven't tried it before. It's a New Zealand vodka, so I'm gonna see
Okay.
what that one hit like.
Zealand vodka.
New Zealand,
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand. Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna see
Okay.
what that one hitting on, man. And it's inexpensive too. It's like $26 off base, twenty four
It
dollars
had a
on
red
base.
tag on it.
On base, yeah, hell yeah, it did. Shit, sales, my dog. We ain't playing around here. Shit, and Grey Goose is fucking cheap, man. Like, that shit used to be like $40-$50 a bottle. That shit was 20 something
Yeah, because
dollars.
whiskey and shit is in, man. So,
But yeah, man, it's going good, man. This, like I said, man, my second favorite fucking brand of all times. And I know where to get them at. They had another one that he said was better than this one and the other one I got, but
hmm
that bitch was completely gone. Like,
hmm
they emptied that bitch, man. It is
what was that? Was
retarded.
Patron as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like I was telling Janae, I gotta bring you next time if there is a next time, because I'm moon willing we will not be here in the next 6 months or so. But if you still here and you come, I definitely gotta take you to that spot, man, so you can check that
Cool.
shit out. It's a
Cool.
pretty
Cool.
dope spot. Hey Lamar, how about you, man?
Hey Lamar, how are your
Oh,
accessories going?
thank you, sis.
Anytime.
So, like I said before, the whiskey is fine. It goes great with cigars. Like, the more you get into the cigar, the more it goes. The cigar has been really good. Not really big on complexity, but it's just good, consistent flavor, good, consistent performance. So that's kind of, for stuff like this, is perfect. So I'm definitely gonna have to look at a review to see kind of what the flavor notes are and stuff on this one to kind of compare. But good cigar, not too bad, not too bad at all. All right, sis, anything for the people before we wrap this thing up?
People. I want to say something to my brothers. I appreciate y'all so much, and I thank y'all for giving me this opportunity so that like this beautiful face here, because like I'm the cutest of all of us. I look the best out of all of us, out of all three of my kids, and I'm the baby, and I'm the finest. So I just wanted to put that out there. I just appreciate y'all for, giving me this opportunity. Kevin, what's wrong? Lamar, what's wrong? Y'all don't agree? Hello?
You definitely got a face, all right.
Mm-hmm. You got a face for radio.
We all got the same face.
Damn.
What is that supposed to
mean? So they can't see your mother.
Lamar. That's not a clap. No. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all giving me this opportunity for real.
Oh, well, thanks for hopping on. It's definitely been fun, man.
Appreciate you.
We'll do it again.
It was rough.
We'll do it again.
Because y'all two together, oh, Jesus.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Y'all are what's wrong with it.
Some of the best times people have, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Indeed. Yeah, people, just not me. Oh, okay.
All right, brother, you got anything for the people before we wrap up?
Yes, sir, I do. Thank you very much for asking.
By all means.
First, man, I didn't mention it was Best in Life, but I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Colton Hunter, aka Coca. Y'all check out Coca Music on YouTube, man.
Do that.
He is the first person to shop with the Melanin Warriors podcast, man, on Shopify, man. My very first order, my dog came through, man. So if he watches Foul Language, which I'm sure he does, man, appreciate you, bro. Secondly,
damn, he beat me.
Secondly, I wanted to shout out my son Keontae, man. Like, he got to have his phone out today, and he got 2 friends to subscribe to the Melanin Warriors podcast on YouTube. So
cool.
That was pretty fucking dope, man. Other than that, man, the world is crazy. Y'all don't let this racist bullshit divide us. Y'all know what the media is doing right now. And I ain't gonna put no names out there, but y'all know what's going on if y'all watching the media lately, man. Y'all to stay blessed. My melanin people, y'all stay up because they steady trying to tear us down, man.
So like always, y'all shop with Melanin Warriors on Shopify. I will remember to put the link in this one as well, so check it out. I'm mad that I got beat to being the first one or one of the early ones, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. I'm glad to know that the comments I made must be incorporated, so now I can go ahead and do my thing. So looking forward to that when I get back in town. Thanks, little sister, for joining us. This was fun. I'm definitely glad you decided to step up and step on. So that's fun. We will bring you back, maybe sooner than you think. So now that you got your set up,
can I bring my frappuccino?
Nah, you can put that stupid stuff in the trash. You can bring some more appropriate for the venue next time. That'd be greatly appreciated.
I'll do that next time. I promise.
So, like I say, always take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we out.
Bye.